The stories you are about to hear, no matter how unbelievable they may sound, are true. The facts have been verified, and the names have not been changed to protect the innocent. That would be retarded.
Man, I know I'm gonna get in trouble for this one.
Let me just start this off by saying, if another motherfucker wants to start debating whether or not I'm copying off a shady, cause I'm white and I write like I'm fucking crazy, they can come hang with me for a day, and maybe when they see who raised me from a baby and made me the way I am today, they'd be amazed and stop complaining every time I rhyme this way. See, when your dad dates your sister's friends and she's only in high school, the shit really hits the fan. And anytime a guy pulls this kind of shit and abandons his sanity and his only family single-handedly, he's probably damaging any chance of me caring to being there for him, cause his parenting's embarrassing. So when his mistress says she's a lesbian and leaves him, you can bet he's only gonna feel better from drinking. If you're lazy or angry or basically insane, place the blame on the way you were raised. If your mom's always gone, it's not wrong for you to play, get some broads and alcohol, then watch them all kiss and get naked. So what would you do if you were wifeless, trapped tightly, fighting a midlife crisis? Cause if you asked my dad to give you advice, he'd say, get a new car, hit the bar, start lighting, crack weed, whatever you want, sniff some white, spend your son's college funds, have fun all night, marry a broad you barely like who's addicted to pipe, let her carry your child, it'll be alright. Meanwhile, I'm living in the middle of this shit, and it's killing me a little bit when I'm listening in to nightly fights, so I can pretty much figure the kids ain't right emotionally if they ain't totally unhinged from being exposed to so many serious fits. I'll turn spiritual, that would be some miracle shit. But until then, fuck Jesus, fuck skeezers, fuck police, fuck thieves, and fuck the people who fucked me. If you're lazy or angry or basically insane, place the blame on the way you were raised. If your dad asks for pot when you talk, then say okay, but make him pay 60 and 8 and keep the change. So the next time I'm rapping about Jack and Xanax tablets from my cabinets and laughing at the fact that my bathroom reeks of crack again, act a little compassionate, think back to this rap and then remember I've got the same genetics as a man considered to be a sexual predator with an extreme fetish for teens, the younger the better, who was ready for head from whoever would let him. And so if you ever come over, don't bring your daughter if she's over 11, and don't bring your wallet, cause when it gets stolen I'll just be like, I called it. When my stepmom walks in all like, I never saw it. And as I'm reading back over this shit I wrote, it kinda makes me wish at least some of it was a joke. But then again, no one ever gets to pick their folks, so fuck it, I guess that's just how it goes for some of us. If you're lazy or angry or basically insane, place the blame on the way you were raised. If your parents get hysterical every day you come in late to pay them back, fake and act and say you're gay.
Now I could tell lies, but why smile and nod like everything's okay when it's really not? I got the same name of a man I barely saw. I called him Paul once, then I began a thought like, oh wait, all he did to me was take my birth funds, marry a new chick soon, and forget about his first son. I'm still alive, dummy, and you don't get 1 cent of my money. Sure, I grew up single parents and whatnot, did some dumb shit, but I never really ever got caught, got blamed a lot for shit I didn't do. Excuses, nah man, this shit is really true. So I burned trees, learned street moves with weed, had a grudge, wanted to hurt the ones who hurt me, wanted guns too, but I settled for BBs, ran around the hood changing channels on TVs with clickers. Yo, do you get the picture? The richer the neighborhood, the less good it did us. I was Mr. of the household since I could talk. I was literally 14 with weed in my sock. Stop, yo, let me breathe a minute. October 18th, Keith was nearly finished, but he isn't finished yet. So now you're blessed with sounds and memories of being close to death. In the hospital bed, hooked up to 6 machines, having twisted dreams of what life really means. And it's not a missus, this is known, look around me. A fucked up childhood and a fall finally found me. That's why I seem stressed and my hair's a mess. Scared of commitment, yes, I've seen marriages wrecked. I'm only staring at breasts to find a chick who's depressed, to try to cheer her up with a couple pills and some sex.
If you're lazy or angry or basically insane, place the blame on the way you were raised. If your mom's always gone, it's not wrong for you to play, get some broads and alcohol and watch them all kiss and get naked.
dang it.